Did you know there's an island off the coast of China that holds one of the most advanced economies in the world? And yet, two-thirds of it is covered in wild, untamed mountains? Welcome to Taiwan. Located at latitude 23.5 degrees north, longitude 121 degrees east. This teardrop-shaped island is just 394 kilometers long and 144 kilometers wide. But it's home to over 23 million people, and a landscape unlike anywhere else on Earth. Most people know Taiwan for its bustling night markets, its world-class semiconductors, and of course, the dazzling Taipei 101. But there's so much more beyond the neon lights. Taiwan is a geological marvel, born from crashing tectonic plates, carved by typhoons, and still shifting every day beneath our feet. In this video, we'll explore how that raw power of nature gave rise to two very different worlds on one small island. The mountains that touch the sky, and the coastal plains that feed the nation. Mountains cover nearly two-thirds of Taiwan, and they're far more than just pretty backdrops. Let's begin on the eastern edge, where the Haiyan Range, also known as the East Coast Mountains, rise quietly beside the Pacific. These slopes, topping out at 1,680 meters, are just the beginning. Because just inland, everything changes. Meet the Central Mountain Range, a colossal spine of rock that runs the full length of the island. It's home to over 100 peaks above 3,000 meters, acting as Taiwan's natural storm shield. Each year, typhoons slam into Taiwan from the Pacific. But these mountains break their fury, protecting the crowded cities on the western coast. Here, deep forests stretch over steep ridges. Maples fade into ancient evergreens, and rare species thrive in near isolation. During Japanese rule, heavy logging scarred this region. But since the 1990s, the forests have bounced back, wilder and greener than ever before. Farther south, we reach the jewel of the range, Yu Shan, or Mount Jade. At 3,950 meters, it's the tallest peak not only in Taiwan, but in all of East Asia. In winter, its snow-covered peak glows green, like the gemstone it's named after. It's no wonder over 1 million people trek here every year. Just north of Yu Shan lies Sun Moon Lake, nestled between faded ridges. With its eastern half shaped like the sun and its western half like a crescent moon. It's not just Taiwan's largest natural lake. It's a national symbol of peace, culture, and natural beauty. Heading north, we encounter the Shan Range, a wall of mountains separating Taipei from the Yulin Plains. This barrier was so imposing that engineers had to drill a 13-kilometer tunnel through solid rock to connect both sides. And even that tunnel? It's just a scratch on the surface. These rugged highlands have shaped Taiwan's entire population map. Although the eastern third of the island holds stunning scenery, only 4% of the population lives there. The land is just too steep, too remote, too wild. At Taiwan's northern tip, we find evidence of its volcanic past, the Dayton Mountains. These 20 volcanic cones were forged in fire around 2.5 million years ago. Today, they look peaceful, but the ground underneath still bubbles and breathes. Hot springs, steam vents, and magma chambers are constant reminders. The Earth here is still alive. Just 15 kilometers from downtown Taipei, Yangmingshan National Park wraps these volcanic peaks in cherry blossoms, waterfalls, and lush forests. It's where city dwellers go when they need to reconnect with nature. The life-giving coastal plains. Let's leave the peaks behind and descend into the western plains, where Taiwan's cities thrive and agriculture fuels the nation. Taipei, the capital, sits snugly in the Taipei Basin, surrounded by hills and rivers. It's the beating heart of Taiwan, politically, culturally, and economically. But Taipei has a secret. It's built on shaky ground. Taiwan experiences up to 18,000 earthquakes a year. Most are tiny, but the big ones? They hit hard. The 1999 Gigi earthquake killed over 2,400 people and left a deep scar. Since then, Taiwan has become a world leader in earthquake-resistant architecture and infrastructure. South of Taipei, Taoyuan is booming. With lower costs and more room, it's become a hub for tech companies and young families. Keep heading south along the coast, and you'll see something fascinating. Cities stretch in an almost unbroken chain, only pausing where mountains block the way. Whenever a basin opens up, a new urban center has emerged. Take the Zhuoshui River, Taiwan's longest. It marks a major turning point. South of it lies the Jinan Basin, a lush, flatland powerhouse of agriculture. With 9,000 kilometers of irrigation canals, 35 reservoirs, and over 100 rivers, it produces 3 rice harvests a year. This basin is Taiwan's breadbasket, and proof that nature and engineering can work in harmony. Further south, the Gaoping River shapes yet another fertile zone. In the rainy season, it floods with sediment-rich water, spreading new soil that fuels farming. In Taiwan, even the rivers are builders. At the island's southern tip lies Cape Eloanbai, on the Hengchuan Peninsula. It juts between the South China Sea and the Philippine Sea, where the air is tropical and the sea is warm year-round. Temperatures rarely fall below 20 degrees Celsius or 68 degrees Fahrenheit, making this the warmest region in Taiwan and the perfect place to end our journey. Taiwan's geography is its greatest strength. Taiwan may look small on a map, but don't be fooled. This island rises through the clouds, shakes beneath the surface, and stares down typhoons every year. It isn't easy to live here, and yet, the people of Taiwan didn't just survive. They thrived. They've carved tunnels through mountains, irrigated deserts, and built a global tech empire on an island with almost no natural resources. This is Taiwan. Tough, resilient, ingenious, and proud of the land that shaped them. If you enjoyed exploring Taiwan with us, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments.